Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Flamecraft. Welcome to the Flamecraft demo, Flamekeeper. Thank you for joining us in the magical world of adorable, helpful dragons. You can play solo against bot opponents across 3 difficulty levels, or enjoy local multiplayer with up to 5 players. You'll also get to visit a selection of unique town shops and meet a part of the cheerful cast of dragon artisans and fancy dragons. Many more await you when the full game launches. For this demo, we've prepared a predefined set of cards and shops to give you a taste of what's to come. The developer is Monster Couch, with publishers Monster Couch and Cardboard Academy. This demo is available, and with that, let the magic begin. Now, I actually have this game from the Kickstarter that came out, and it is a lot of fun. So we have a tutorial and a custom game. Let's go ahead and start with a tutorial so we can kind of learn the settings. We have basics, enchantments, fancy dragons, advanced tactics, and end of the game. Complete all chapters to receive the reward fancy dragon pawn skin. All right, so let's go ahead and start.
Welcome to town, Flamekeeper. Good to see you here. Let me show you around. Look around town and zoom out.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt her. You can zoom in and out of the map using the...
As a Flamekeeper, your goal is to guide
Middle mouse
dragon
button.
artisans to the shops, where they help shopkeepers create wondrous things. You'll do this by gathering from the shops and by enchanting them. Doing those things will earn you reputation points. The player with the most reputation points at the end of the game wins.
Pretty simple.
Okay, let's get to work. Choose a shop to visit. You'll do this at the beginning of each turn. The dragon artisans have their little hands full across town, so you'll have to visit a different shop each turn. For starters, let's visit Critical Roles.
Get it? Critical Roles. All right. We're going to visit
Once
Critical
you
Roles.
visit a shop, you can either gather goods or enchant the shop. To cast an enchantment, we need a variety of goods in our personal supply, but we don't have those at the moment.
I think this is where our personal things are. We have... We'll find out what those are. It's been a little bit since I played this, but it is a absolute fun board game.
But choosing Gather will help us get them. Let's try it. Select Gather to start collecting goods. Great! As you can see, Gather action has 4 steps.
Okay, so we gather.
The first one is already complete. We've collected the goods. We gain goods not only from the shops, but also from dragons there, and as you'll learn soon, from casting enchantments. That's why this time we got 2 bread. 1 bread from Critical Role's supplies, and 1 bread from Pan.
So 1 from up here and 1 from down here, which gets us 2.
The other 3 steps are always optional, but most of the time they're worth doing. Second step allows you to place matching artisan dragon from your hand. Dragon artisans can be played into an empty shop slot if their icon matches the one shown in the bottom half of the slots. Icons on the top of the slots show what reward you will get by placing the dragon there.
So by placing loaf right here, I'll get this circle symbol.
Try it out. Place the loaf from your hand into the matching slot. Check out your personal supply in the upper left corner.
There we go.
You received a coin.
Coins. Okay.
Coins are special. Whenever you need to pay with goods, you can replace any good with them.
Okay, so coins are a wild card.
You might also want to save them because each coin is worth 1 reputation point at the end of the game.
Money determines your power. Got it.
But let's get back to gathering. Now comes the 3rd step. You can fire up 1 chosen dragon card in the shop to use its ability. Red dragons let us draw a new artisan dragon card.
Okay, so this is Artisan Dragon. Okay, so these are both Artisan Dragons, so it has 1 dragon. All right, so let's do that.
It. Fire up any red dragon card to use its ability.
It doesn't really matter, but we kind of... Well, we got to use Pan because we collected his little bread, so we'll do loaf.
This is the Dragon Park overview. You can choose from 5 face-up artisan dragon cards or draw random cards from the artisan deck.
Okay. The names on these cards are absolutely adorable. Okay, so we have Rusty, who is an anvil. Gain 2 of 1 good from shop here. We have the jewel Moonbeam and Jewel Heart. We gain 3 different goods. And Cookie and Cinnabon, which are also bakery ones. I'm thinking I'm going to pick Jewel Heart. Can I choose one? Oh, this is Dragon Park. Okay, continue.
Here you can meet 6 artisan dragon types, each with their own special ability. Right now we can see 3 out of the 6 different types of artisan dragons. But don't worry, we'll meet the other 3 later. For now, let's pick Rusty.
I want
He
Jewel
looks like
Heart.
he's eager to help.
Okay, we'll pick Rusty.
Good job. Drawing new dragon artisan cards will help you fill up shops and gather more goods in the future. In the bottom left corner of the screen, you can see the current state of the Dragon Park. Open the overview. You can check the Dragon Park anytime. If any player takes a face-up dragon, the empty slot is refilled after their turn ends. Close the Dragon Park overview to proceed.
Okay, so we're going to close
Finally,
it.
the 4th step is active only for certain shops with special abilities.
So this one, including the gather action token in the shop panel, is active only for certain shops. Okay, yeah, with a special
Since we're
ability.
in a starter shop, they have no special abilities. We'll skip this action for now. As the game progresses, new shops will appear in town, including some with shop abilities. We'll visit those later.
There's so much in this game. It is amazing.
But for now, we're done. Whenever you complete all your actions, select the In Turn button. Do it now to proceed.
All right. So we have Jittersbot and Blossombot. Right, and they went through pretty quickly.
Things are getting busy in town. The other players have taken their turns. Let's see what changed. Look at the Dragon Park overview panel. As I mentioned earlier, the park has been refreshed, filling empty slots with shiny new face-up dragon cards.
Took my jewel card.
Ooh, look at that! There's a new shop in town.
Drakes of cakes and portable potions. Okay. Oh, this one says new, so this one's new.
New shops appear at the end of a turn in which all 3 slots in any other shop in town have been filled with dragons.
A turn in which all 3 slots of any town. Okay. So I'm guessing that means... Oh, they put in flambe. Okay.
Let's see what this shop has to offer. Select Drake of Cakes to open the shop panel. And look at that! This shop has a special ability we can use while gathering.
Shop power. Pay 2 bread to draw 2 artisans from the park. 2 artisan dragons from the park.
To use this ability, we need 2 bread, which you already have in your personal supply. Alright, let's do it. Start gathering. Ooh, but wait a second. There's another player in this shop. That means only one thing. We have to give them a nice gift. Whenever you visit a shop with other players inside, you have to give each of them 1 good from your personal supply. Give another player 1 meat and then confirm your choice.
Okay.
Now that the payment is settled, we can continue gathering. We don't have the iron symbol here, but the any good symbol accepts a dragon artisan of any type. So play Rusty from your hand into this shop slot.
Okay, so we're going to play Rusty
now
over here.
You can fire up one of the 2 dragons in the shop. Let's see what Rusty can do.
All right, we're going to do this.
Rusty can give you 2 same goods of any type available in this shop. Choose whatever you'd like and confirm.
I think we're going to go with Anvil. Because I've got 5 bread, so I think I'm good with that.
And now you can finally use the shop ability.
Okay, how do we...
Select the shop ability.
Oh,
in the
okay, so
shop
we click
panel.
on this.
This shop ability requires you to pay for its activation. You can use 2 bread or replace 1 bread with a coin. After that, you can choose dragons to draw. Let's
Okay,
give it a try.
So we're going to
Choose
pay with...
goods to pay, then draw any 2 dragon cards and confirm your action.
Okay, I want Frostfire. And this gift a good to another player to gain 2. That would come in handy, especially with... Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to get Frostfire and Herb. Do I want Blossom? We're going to get Blossom.
Great! Now you know everything about gathering. End your
there's
turn
Blossom
to
Bot right
finish
there.
this chapter.
All right, we're going to end that turn. All right, so that is the first tutorial. Looks like we're on our way to getting that fancy dragon pawn skin. This is just the tutorial.
Hello, Flamekeeper. In this chapter, I'll show you how to enchant a shop. Enchanting shops is a great way of gaining reputation. In the bottom left corner, you'll find the enchantments overview, which gives brief info about available enchantments. During each turn, you or the other player may use one of the 5 revealed enchantments from the deck.
Okay, so we have... Okay, so these are enchantment cards. These are actual cards that you can pay, and I believe it gets you something... You can add these to the shops. They're going to tell us about
As
it.
with the Dragon Park, claimed enchantments are removed from the card pool, and new ones will show up to take their place at the end of the turn.
So they're just like the dragon part.
Each enchantment has a goods type icon indicating which shops it can enchant. There's one exception though, which I'll show you later. In the center of each card, you can see which goods need to be paid to cast the enchantment. At the bottom of each card are the rewards granted by that enchantment. Each enchantment is unique and can only be cast once. Stay sharp and grab the ones you want before someone else does.
Okay.
With so many goods in our supply, we have plenty of options. Filet mignon sounds delicious. Let's cast it. Close the enchantment overview. It's time to find a perfect As filet mignon is a meat enchantment, try to find a matching meat shop and visit it.
I would say that would be... I think that's Draco Bell. Yeah, Draco Bell.
Draco Bell seems like the perfect fit for our first enchantment. Select Enchant to cast Filet Mignon in this shop. Choose the Filet Mignon enchantment and confirm.
All right, so we're going to do this one and we're going to confirm.
Look at the goods required to cast this enchantment. In this case, the cost is 4 iron and 2 potions.
Okay.
When you lack a specific good needed to cast an enchantment, you can often replace it with coins. You can do this right now if you'd like. Now select the goods you want to spend, or use the autofill button to check them all at once and confirm your choice.
Okay. So if I do just that, okay, so it'll automatically do that. It'll automatically fill it in there. Okay, so we're going to confirm.
Great. You've got 3 reputation points, 2 coins, and 1 artisan dragon card, which you can now draw from the Dragon Park. Choose whichever you want and confirm.
Now I can get Jewel Heart. But it gives me 3 of these. But those are pretty good.
Once you cast an enchantment, the shop becomes permanently upgraded. See the extra meat icon under the shop name?
So right here. So now when you go here, you would get 3 meat and 2 iron.
The next time anyone will gather in this shop, they'll receive an additional meat. We've already enchanted a shop and earned enchantment rewards, but that's not all. You might recall that during gathering, you could only fire up 1 dragon artisan ability. With enchanting, you can fire up all the dragons in the shop.
Yeah,
How
imagine
cool
when
is
you get
that?
this. You get basically 9 goods.
Go ahead, give it a try. Activate the dragon's abilities in any order you like.
Okay, so we're going to gain 1. We'll get... You know what? I spent all of my...
Fire up all the dragons at Draco Bell.
We're going to get that.
Oh, right. Meet Hickory. As a meat dragon, he lets you play an artisan dragon from your hand into an empty matching slot in any available shop. Choose any artisan dragon card from your hand and play it in town.
Okay, so we already have Bright Gem here. Silver Scale. Oh, I could play it over here. Or I could do over here. This would get me 3 reputation, though. Or this would get me a coin. I think I'll do Maws and Paws.
Great! You've cast your first enchantment.
So yeah, that one should mean...
Keep in mind that you can cast up to 3 enchantments in a single shop.
Nice.
Now end your turn to continue.
Yeah, there's Jewel Heart right there. New turn. Flagons and Dragons.
Hey look, there's a new shop in town. The enchantment deck has also been refilled with the missing card. Take a look at the enchantment overview.
Enchantment
we still
overview?
have plenty of goods to use, so it's the perfect moment to learn about the most rewarding enchantments in the game. The enchantments with variable rewards that show a set of goods that can be paid multiple times to increase your reward. Take Camouflage, for example. If you paid 3 meat, 3 plants, and 3 bread for this enchantment, you'll receive 9 reputation points.
Wow. So yes, if you just have 1, you have 0. 2 should be 5, and 3 sets of 3 should be 9. But it looks like you can't use coins for that particular one.
However, if you pay 2 meat, 2 plants, and 2 bread for this enchantment, you'll receive 5 reputation points.
That's what I just said.
You can cast Camouflage with just 1 meat, 1 plant, and 1 bread, though it won't get you any reputation points, so it might not be the best idea.
However, if you are playing against someone and you don't want them to get the reputation points, it would be a way that you could prevent someone else from getting it.
The Camouflage enchantment, like the minnow tarts from our enchantment pool, also has one key feature. Do you see the crossed out coin next to goods on these cards? This symbol means you cannot use coins to pay for these enchantments.
I figured that.
Now that you're an enchantment expert, let's look at some unique shops with special enchantment rules. There are currently 3 shops in town whose icons are different from the others. Ma and Pa's with the coin icon, So Cute with the artisan dragon icon, and Flagons and Dragons with the Any Good icon.
Oh, here we go. These 3.
Shops with artisan dragon and coin icons cannot be enchanted.
Okay, so these 2 can't be enchanted. Got it.
However, shops with the Any Good icon can accept any type of enchantment. Visit Flagons and Dragons to cast the new enchantment there. Select Enchant to unleash the magic. Let's cast one of the enchantments with variable rewards. Choose Minnow Tarts or Camouflage.
I think we're gonna do... I'm gonna do Minotaurs.
Now choose how many goods you want to spend and then confirm.
I do autofill. Do I have... I don't have another one, so I can only do 2. Or can I back out? No. Okay, I think I just have to go with it.
Great! We enchanted the second shop. Now it's time to fire up all the dragons inside. But before we do that, let me show you a neat trick. Since you choose the dragon's activation order, you can be very strategic. Remember what meat dragons can do? You can use Skewer's ability to fill an empty slot here with a dragon. The active enchant action will trigger his ability. Fire up Meat Dragon first.
Okay, so if we do this
one,
one
here will be the Crystal Dragon, which lets you add 3 different goods to your personal supply.
we'll
And
add
here
Opal
it
Wing.
is, the 3rd dragon card, fired up and ready to use. Also, you can now meet Olive, the plant dragon. Use her power to gift another player a good in exchange for 2 reputation points.
Okay, we can gift a player... Oh, gotta
Now fire up
continue.
the 2 remaining dragons in this shop.
So if we do... What do we have the most of? We can do 1. And we can pick who... I'm going to give it to Jitters because Jitters doesn't have one. So we're going to give it to Jitters. And then I get 3 more. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3.
That was a magical experience, wasn't it? End your turn to finish the chapter.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, next chapter.
Good to see you, Flamekeeper. There are dragons you absolutely have to meet.
Flagons and dragons. Choose one to start game. We have Rainbow and Toasty. Okay, gain one reputation for each unique dragon in hand. 2 reputation if you have 3 toast, plus 3 if you have the most. I think I'm gonna go with Toasty.
I'd like to introduce you to Fancy Dragons.
Fancy dragons. It's gonna tell me which one to pick, I'm sure.
These extraordinary dragons have abilities and activation methods different from artisan dragons. By attracting them, you can earn additional reputation points. Each of them has a specific goal you must fulfill to receive their rewards. There are 2 types of fancy dragons: Sun Fancy Dragons and Moon Fancy Dragons.
Sun and Moon.
Sun Fancy Dragons must be played during your turn to score them.
Okay, so this is played.
You get to choose when to do that for the biggest payoff. But you have to play Sun Dragons before the game ends.
Okay, so I'm guessing Moon dragons are in-game
Moon
goals.
Fancy Dragons are scored automatically at the end of the game if their goals are met. At the start of each game, you choose 1 fancy dragon to add to your hand.
Choose one of 2 fancy dragons. Okay.
Rainbow looks eager to be picked.
Said they were
Select
gonna
the
probably-
card and confirm.
All that I went with. I was
You'll
trying to go
find
for
your fancy
Toasty, but no.
dragons right there at the bottom. You can have any number of them in your hand.
Okay, so maybe I can get Toasty later.
Let's see what Rainbow can do. Try to get the most out of this colorful dragon's ability. When played, Rainbow gives 1 reputation point for each unique artisan dragon in your hand. Currently, you have 3 out of 6 different artisan dragon types in your hand.
Okay. So I need to get the
don't
other
worry,
2.
Drake of Cakes looks like a perfect shot for drawing more of them. Let's go inside.
Okay, so
Choose
we're gonna
Gather
drink
to make
cakes.
use of this shop's ability. This spiral-like icon on an empty slot in a shop means that when you place a dragon artisan there, you will get a new fancy dragon. Since we have 2 crystal dragons in hand, this is a perfect opportunity to place one in the slot to attract a new fancy dragon.
Okay, we're gonna
Go
place
ahead.
Moonbeam.
Now finish gathering. Try to collect as many different artisan dragon types as possible.
I like that they've got the little fire there to do that. So we're gonna be able to get 2 more. So I should get herb. Oh, I can only do 1. Okay, so we're gonna get herb. I'm gonna be able to get another one. So we're gonna also do. Oh no, okay, so I could only get 1 of them. I wanted to get cutlet. Okay. Pay 2 to draw 2 from the park. Yeah, we're just gonna autofill that. Want him and them. That would get me all 6, so we're gonna confirm
Okay.
that.
Now that we have a bunch of artisan dragons in hand, it's the perfect time to activate and score Rainbow.
Oh, we have
Select the
Boo
card
Boo?
to do it.
+1 for each good you have. This is a moon dragon. So we have +1 for each good you have 2 or less of at the end of the game.
Fulfilling a fancy dragon's goal is a great way to earn reputation points. Just be sure to check them often so you can score your cards at the perfect moment.
Okay.
Perfect. Now you know all about fancy dragons. Hope you'll become great friends. End your turn to finish this chapter.
All right. Intern. Next chapter.
Hello, Flamekeeper. In this chapter, you will
Right
learn
across.
all about end-of-turn limits. There are 2 to watch out for.
Yeah, it's probably, if I remember correctly, it's like something about your resources and cards.
The first one refers to the resources in your personal supply. If you end your turn with over 7 resources of one type in your personal supply, extras are discarded. Coins are the exception. You may keep any amount of those.
And just a reminder, the coins can be turned in at the end of the game for reputation points.
You're not currently exceeding this limit, so all your goods remain in your personal supply.
Yeah, but the potion, we're getting pretty close.
The second limit applies to the artisan dragon cards in your hand. You can have up to 6 artisan dragons in hand. This limit does not apply to fancy dragons. You may keep as many of them as you want.
Which makes sense because those are basically end goals.
You now have 8 artisan dragons in hand, so you must discard 2 at the end of the turn. They'll go to the bottom of the artisan deck. However, since you haven't finished your turn, we can try to prevent that. Head over to Flagons and Dragons.
Flagons and Dragons. Okay, right here. Okay, so what we can do... Okay, so we're going to continue.
Gather in Flagons and Dragons. As
Right,
always,
gather.
at the start of gathering, you'll receive a good from the shop. In this case, any good. And 2 potions from the Dragon Artisans.
Okay, so we can do... Yeah, so we get 1 of our choice and 2 potion. Let's go with meat since I don't have one of those. Okay,
Look at your
confirm.
personal supply. You just gathered more potions than the limit allows. We'll try to find a way to use those extras in a moment. For now, let's make your hand a little bit less crowded. Play an artisan dragon in Flagons and Dragons.
Okay, so we're gonna do... We'll do Thistle.
Next, we need to fire up a dragon. Look, these are all potion dragons. You haven't met them yet. You can swap potion dragons with any artisan dragon in another shop to activate that dragon's ability.
Okay. So in here... We'll send Thistle.
Now choose another dragon in town.
Oh, here we
This
go.
time, select a crystal dragon to get even more goods. The card will swap places with the potion dragon card you fired up. As you can see, the crystal dragon you selected has appeared in Flagons and Dragons. Use the card's ability and confirm.
Okay, so we're gonna get ones that I don't have.
Oh, wait, I have an idea. Remember that we have more potions than we can keep at the end of the turn? You can give 1 extra potion to the other player using the plant dragon's ability and gain some reputation points. We've already fired up our dragon though. But nothing is lost. If you change your mind or make a mistake, you can undo your action and do something different. Just select undo in the shop's panel.
Okay, so we undo.
We did it. But keep in mind, there are exceptions. While playing, watch for the no undo icon. It means that the action cannot be undone. Now that we've undone our move, we can try something else. Use the Potion Dragon's card ability to swap it with a Plant Dragon card and then activate it.
Okay, so we're gonna switch with Twig.
This is a perfect opportunity to give your excess potion to someone. Gifting is better than discarding.
Okay, so I want to see who has... So this is where you could be really cruel of give someone else so that they go over. They both have 3 and they both look pretty even. So I gave Jitters one last time, so I'm going to give Blossom this time.
Finish gathering however you like, then end your turn.
Okay, we're going... Gain 7 of 1. Players may join you here to gain the same. We will do... Hold on. We'll do... that. Okay. Okay, and this also shows up as orange, so we know that I've got 7 of those. That's capped.
Now we need to handle the extra dragons in your hand. You managed to play 1, but you still have more than 6 in hand. Choose 1 artisan dragon to discard and confirm. Any excess goods will disappear automatically. With that, you've finished the chapter. Let's grab a snack. We've earned it.
Why do I got like them all? Why do I have to get rid of them? Okay, so we have Jasmine and Honey, Suzette, Dandelion, Mulch, Cole, and Flint. Okay, I'm literally gonna close my eyes and this one. Cole. Sorry, Cole. All right, and next chapter.
Hello, Flamekeeper. Glad you're here. We need to discuss what triggers the end of the game. The game ends when the last card in either the Dragon Park or the Enchantments deck is drawn or revealed. You can track the number of cards in each deck on their overview buttons in the bottom left corner of the screen. When last cards
right
are
here.
drawn or revealed, each player gets one final turn. After that, it's time to tally up the points and see who's the winner. The player with the most reputation points after the scoring wins. Now, as you can see on the overview buttons, we're close to the end of the game. Try to use your knowledge to gain as many reputation points as possible before the game ends. This is a great time to put everything you've learned into practice. At this stage, I recommend focusing on gathering coins, casting enchantments, and attracting and scoring fancy dragons. Since fancy dragons of other players are revealed and scored at the end of the game, you never know who the winner will be till the last turn. There are 2 turns left. Good luck.
That sounds ominous. Okay. Okay, so we have sunlight. Pay 5 to gain 3 and 2. Well, we could just... Yeah, I can do that right now. Toasty. 2 if you have 3. Okay, 3 if you have the most. Well, I have 7, which is the most you can have. Plus 1 for each good. You have 2 of less. So right now I only have 1 of those. Okay. Okay, but I'm going to end up having to get rid of some of these. We could... No, I can't do critical role. I could do fragile reptile. I could get another fancy dragon. Or I could get a coin. Yeah, I want the full I want to see the full shop. Gain 3 goods. Okay, so we could do... I think I'm going to try to get another... So we're going to do... Gather. I'm going to move Dandelion up here. And fire up a dragon. This is a starter shop. I went through. I've got plenty of goods, so I think I'm gonna do Dandelion. Gift a good to another player. I want to make sure I keep toast. So let's do something that I've got 7 of. We can do a meat. 2. It doesn't really matter. We'll go to jitters. Okay, and we got umami. Need 1 for every 2. Hold on, can we undo? I still want to do that. Okay, but so I want to keep meat. So we'll do that to jitters. Okay, good. Confirm. Because I want to keep bread and meat. Okay, we're going to end the turn. And now I got to get rid of someone. Well, last time I got rid of coal, so I don't want to get rid of coal. I don't want to get rid of mulch, because I'd like to keep 2 of everyone. Let's do honey. I think I actually got the plushie for honey. So honey was on my shelf. Okay, please don't tell me that was honey that was throwing a fit that I just... Please don't tell me that was that honey? Okay. Is it my turn again? Man, our turns go really fast. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we could get another fancy dragon over here. I get more coins. I don't have any more of those. I could draw 2, keep 1, and give 1 to another player for 4. I think we're gonna do scale mail post. Oh, but I don't think we can do shop power because I think you've got to have all 3 of them. Okay, well, I'm going to put in, I used this the last time, so we're going to put in, we're going to gather here. I probably should have enchanted. Hold on. Before I do that, what are the available enchantments? Okay, well, I need to spend at least 1. I could do... I'm pretty sure I'm safe with the bread. We could do Dwarven Stout, or I'm kind of thinking Ring of... I think I want to enchant. Get this one. Confirm. Autofill. That gets a little bit more. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. And then it's gonna see who we have.
Hey, you won! Congratulations! Now
I mean,
let's take a
way
look
off.
at the score breakdown.
I mean, to be fair, they started me off like I was like already over here.
Firstly, this is the sum of all reputation points you gathered during the game. Here is the sum of your coins. Each coin is worth 1 reputation point. The third track shows the sum of reputation points gained from your moon fancy dragons. Finally, here is the total score of each player. In the case of a tie, the player with the most artisan dragons in hand wins. If still tied, the player with the most leftover goods wins. If still tied, they share the victory.
It's always nice when you have like it's not quite so like there can only be 1.
That's everything I prepared for now, Flamekeeper. I hope you had fun learning about us and our town. If you ever need help, you know where to find me. See you around.
Yep, we have finished the tutorial. Go to the main menu. Okay, so that means we should have... That gets the fancy dragon pawn skin. All right, so we have a custom game. Yeah, so with custom game, you can edit your characters and just add your bots. All right, let's go ahead and start. Ooh, okay, so which one do we want? We kind of get Sweetie, gain 1 heart for every 2 toast. In town, +3 if the most. Gain 1 for each type of good you have that is odd. We're gonna go with Todd to start. All right. You can see what everyone has. You can see this is where one of the dragons is. And I don't think the other dragon has had a turn yet. Or... No, he's right there. Okay, yeah, he hasn't had a turn. Okay. Here's all the ones we've got. We've got Critical Roles, Draco Bell, Fragile Reptile, Smith Mart, Portable Potions, and Hello Nursery. I have a lot of herbs. I kind of want to be able to draw another one, but I think... I think we'll gather... coins, or we'll get a fancy dragon. All right, gain 1 for every 2 meat in town. Okay. Oh, we can fire. Because we placed a dragon. Okay, yeah, let's get 2 meat. And that ends the turn. Shop visit. Now I think we can go here. You don't have a matching artisan dragon to play. You need to skip. Okay, that's fine. Because I really wanted to draw. And I've already got... Let's get fondue. In the turn. Now I have to go somewhere else. Let's go up here to the nursery. Gather. This time I think I'm gonna get some coin. And we're going to draw another one. Oh, I love potato. Potato is so adorable. I gotta get potato. And in that turn. So you can see where they went. Let's see, what ones do we have? Okay, if I get this one, I'm almost here to that. So let's go ahead and come over here. Gather. Oh no, I have to get. Okay, I had to. Wait. Can we undo? I take it back. I want to go here. So I need to gather. But I'm going to have to gift one. Let's gift a meat. Right? Yeah. Confirm that. And I do have... Let's put in... Blossom. We get Twinkle. Gain 2 per... the same type in town. Okay, then we're gonna fire. We'll get 3 different goods. Let's get a potion. What else do I not have? An anvil. Let's get another meat. No. Toast. Okay, now I'd like to go to Draco Bell, but this time, can I enchant? Confirm. I'll gain 6. And then we can place one in town. We get 2 of shop. We're going to place potato right there. Activate all dragons. Oh, we can also... Can I place another... Place there. And we get that. So we can do... Let's do anvil because I'm pretty sure I'm going to come back here. All right, that was a very, very good turn. Ooh, we got another touch of glass. A dragon tail roost. Choose one artisan from the park and fire it, then draw it into the hand. Touch of glass, activate one from your hand, and then you may gift it to a player for 5 hearts. Okay, but I need... I think this was the issue that I was having, was I need... So we're gonna go... Hold on. No, I can go to nursery. We're gonna gather. What we can do... We're gonna fire this one. And nursery... We'll do another... We'll go kind of thematic. Can't place them down just yet. Okay, how many? See, they have a lot more. So if we do this, this is shop power. So let's gather from here. Let's get brisket. We'll do that. Choose a dragon from the park and fire it into the hand. Let's do Frostfire. Gain 3 different... What do I want? I want toast. That's... And let's get gems. Okay, so if I come back, I should be able to do that. Okay, we're gonna start. Let's go down. I want to go to... I really want to go over here. Let's go to Critical Role. We're going to... We can place a dragon. So we got to place brisket. Do I want coins or... How does everyone else look? Let's get a fancy dragon. We have... Pay 5 and gain 3. Okay, so I need to get that one. We're gonna draw Pan. And let's get Suzette. And turn. Start. So if I do that, okay, I've got 5 here. I want to get a meat one here. So let's go to Touch of Glass. And let's put down Oh, gather. Fire. We'll place down. We'll get hot dog. Activate one from your hand and you may gift it. Well, if I can... If I can place this, activate that from your hand and you may gift it to... what do I want? We'll get this one. Wait, let's get, instead of that one, let's get this, because I believe you gain one for every two. Oh, that's for every fire. So I definitely want to get that. Gain one for each type of good you have that is odd. That one will be good. Let's do that. Activate that from your hand and you may gift it for... Okay, so who do I want to gift? Just do that one. We're gonna... Okay, I think I can do this one. Autofill. All right, and that ends my turn. Okay, we've got 5 left. If none are left, last turn will commence. We've got the Savage Beat. Collect one from each artisan in the park and fire all of one type, which is this one. Which I could do, or we could do... I might be able to enchant to fully do that one. Yeah, that's a starter shop. Yeah, I'm going to, I think I'm going to gather from here. Gift one to every player that is visiting the shop. How many people are in the shop? 1. Let's do... What am I going to get? Let's do meat. I get to pick one from the shop. Okay, we're going to place you down, which means... Choose one from the park. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna do that one again. Okay, we're gonna meet. Okay, so I'm gonna get one from the park. Let's get... We don't really have a lot of... Let's get Rusty. Then we're gonna put Hickory. And then we're going to do the shop power. So we get Stuart. Is that not? You can view in the view grid or in the shop. Oh. Hot dog. That should activate that. Yeah, they're starting to... They're enchanting stuff. I need to do some enchanting. Yeah, because I need to get some more points. Let's see. Let's go to... here. Place one of these. Oh, we could place Rusty here. Oh, shop available inability you need to skip. Okay. Okay. New turn. Yeah, I've got some meat that I need to expend, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. So this would be an opportune time. Where is the other one? Spellfire Springs. There we go. New. I don't think I can enchant. Oh, I could, but no, I don't think I can. So we would have to gather. Gift one to every... Well, we're going to do meat. I don't have a matching artisan card because I don't have any. But we would be able to fire. Gift a good to another player. Yeah, we'll do that. And who... Gift them the problem. Oh, and we can pay to activate the last one you activate here 2 more times. Choose one to give away to a player to gift to. We do that. And then we're gonna gift them. Okay, in turn. That may have absolutely helped them. This is the last turn. Where can I go? May flip up to 3 heads to gain 2 tails. A wishing well. Let's try this. Pay 5 to gain 3. Yeah, we could do that. Forget what that is. Gain to gain 2. Okay. Anyway, let's... Can't draw anymore because there aren't any more. We can gain 3 different goods though. So if I get this one, and that one, that's gonna help a lot. Okay, so we can flip. So we lost 1. Flip. Got 2 more. Okay. And we're gonna end turn. Not too bad, not too bad. That was really close. It was only 3 off from the green dragon. So a little bit more strategy. One thing I do like about the board game is that you can adjust things. So like you can have more, you can always add more dragons and stuff. But that's part of the... That is part of the advantage of playing with a physical game, is you can always homebrew it to your own liking. Does this have the score? Yeah, this has the score breakdown. Pretty cool. Thank you for playing the demo, Flamekeep. We hope you enjoyed your time in the world of Flamecraft. I did. If you'd like to learn more about Flamecraft and be the first to hear about upcoming playtests, and the release date, add the game to your wish list and join the Flamecraft Discord server. We'd love to have you there. So like I said, I do have this board game. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see a comparison of how this game compares to the physical board game. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.